The Alpha Sessions with Emma Nouriel.
This is The Alpha Sessions. I'm Emma, and I'm here with Louise Golbey.
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. The sun's out today, so feeling much better.
Yes, I've forgotten what it looks like, I'll be honest. So have you had to come far today, or?
Yeah, not too far. I'm North London, but yeah, not too far.
Okay, well, thanks so much for coming in.
My pleasure. Thanks for inviting me.
So how did you get into music originally then?
Well, I've basically got quite a musical family.
Oh, yeah.
We're like the Von Trapps. No, not really. But my dad plays loads of different instruments. My mum sings, and my uncle plays violin, and but not they never kind of took it up professionally. And I think I'm the first person that's ever kind of pursued it as a career. But it was kind of inevitable that I'd get into music just because of my family, really.
Would you ever all collaborate together?
No, but I was, when I was little, I was in a couple of shows with my mum, like some musical theatre stuff.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay. And let's talk about Isle of Wight, because
yes.
I just recently found out that you have been selected to play Isle of Wight. How does it work? Is it like an audition process? Do you have to know people? What's the situation?
Well, it was an unsigned competition.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm so excited and chuffed that I got through, because basically 2,600 people applied, and it was like an online. I know, I can't believe it. It was like an online application, and then somehow they got it down to 12 acts out of 2,600. Because what you had to do is,
so they picked it. Who was it picked by?
Don't know. I presume there was quite a lot of, like, a big team of people, and then the 12 acts were then invited to do an audition gig a couple of weeks ago. But out of the 12, 6 places were on offer. So it was actually an amazing night, like really high standard night. We had 10-minute slots, so you did 2 songs each. And and they announced it all on the night. And I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, it's exciting, because I've played Glastonbury before. So I'm like, Isle of Wight's another good one to tick off, I've decided.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it.
You're going to be a festival veteran before you know it.
Yeah.
Now, the Isle of Wight lineup is pretty amazing. Is there anyone in particular that you've got in your mind that you're really looking forward to seeing?
Well, I don't know. Apparently my set might clash with Emily Sandé's, which is a bit of a shame, because I would have quite liked to have watched her. But
it is something to say, though. My set's on at the same time as Emily Sandé's.
That's true. You have to decide which solo soul female singer you want to see.
Exactly. I'd go with Louise Golbey personally.
Thanks. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's some classic acts on. I know Paul Weller's playing on the Friday. Yeah. On the Sunday, I think, who's playing? The Script and Paloma Faith. I don't know, there's just, the lineup's incredible. I'm really excited about it.
Brilliant. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you / nervous about doing it?
Yeah, probably about the same, about a 9. No, 10. 10.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah. I just want to kind of make the most of this opportunity, and, I get a 40-minute set, so I just want to show what I can do. And
brilliant.
Yeah.
So you do a lot of local gigs in London. You've had some fantastic opportunities. Ronnie Scott's Laura, who's sitting outside, will be like, I think she's actually going tonight.
She's already mentioned it to me, actually.
There you go. And also the all sorts of other ones. Ronnie Scott's is a famous venue, I'd say, internationally. How did that come about?
Well, the first time I played that was probably about 4 years ago now, maybe a bit, maybe 3. I was invited to perform just as a guest slot at this night called Soul Family Sunday, which Natalie Williams runs. So that was great, because that was on the main stage, and I've done that night a few times. And then also there's a bar upstairs they also have gigs on where I play quite regularly. But yeah, it's such a stunning venue, and when you walk in, it just feels so magical. And I've seen some amazing musicians there. It's just great, yeah.
So it must be so, not bizarre's the wrong word, but amazing, because you get a residency and you play there very, very frequently. You've probably got, I'd say, almost like a roster on your list now of the different residencies that you have and the different places that you play so frequently. What are the other ones? Because I know we've had celebrity chefs involved.
Ah. Yeah.
She's looking at me like, what is she talking about?
Can we not name him?
Yes, of course you can.
No, I play quite regularly at, there's a couple of Gordon Ramsay places I play at. There's the York and Albany in Camden, which is very nice, and the Bread Street Kitchen. I play there once a month, and mainly doing actually jazz and soul covers as opposed to my own stuff. But you know, they're beautiful venues, really, really nice gigs, and at the Renaissance Hotel in St Pancras, and also Sketch. But with my own stuff, I'd say the best venues or the most regular ones I play at that I love is Jazz Cafe, the Hippodrome, which is just kind of reopened in the summer last year.
I've never been, actually.
It's great because it's a casino in the middle of Leicester Square, but it's another legendary venue. It's always been an entertainment venue, and Judy Garland did her last ever performance there, and Dusty Springfield's played there. Just, over the years, it's always had entertainment and incredible artists there. So I did my video launch actually for my latest single I did at the Hippodrome, which was great because we showed the video on a massive screen and I played with my full band. And it's just, it's a nice venue to invite people to. It's great.
Do you have a favourite out of all of those? I mean, the list as long as my arm.
Hippodrome's my new favourite,
yeah.
But, Ronnie Scott's probably just because of the reputation and kudos around it.
You can say Ronnie Scott's anywhere in the world, I'd say.
Yeah.
And people would be like, wow, that's amazing. So, where can we see you next?
I'm playing on Tuesday the 9th, actually, Tuesday 9th of April at the St James Theatre Studio.
Do you not get exhausted?
I do, yes. I do gig a lot, but I still get a buzz from performing, and quite recently I did a gig at Islington Assembly Hall, which I played at a couple of times, and it was supporting this artist called Anthony David, who was over from Atlanta, and I supported him last time he was in London, and he's actually famously President Obama's favourite artist or something. Like when Obama was doing the first elections, when he first became president, they asked him what he was listening to on his iPod, and he mentioned Anthony David, so that was quite cool. But my point was that was a great gig because there's about 600 people there, and everyone was there because they're into soul music, so everyone was really willing to listen to my set, and it just got received really well, and I don't know, I just got a real buzz out of that.
So we're going to play a track now.
Oh, thank you.
It's called Up To Me.
It is, and this is my new single, which goes with the sexy dancey video, and it's out now on iTunes, and it's called Up To Me.
Saw you, don't you know it, don't you? That night was so special. All night I thought about it. I thought about the things you said, and now it seems it's up to me, up to me, up to me. I can't place it, taken by surprise, unexpected attraction, my Mr. Right. You're such a temptation. I've got to make up my mind, and now it's up to me, 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 up to me. Of course, there's one thing, you have someone else on the scene, but that night was so special. Ooh, I can't place it, taken by surprise, unexpected attraction, my temptation. I've got to make up my mind, and now it's up to me, 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 up to me. Time went by so easily. I thought of only you. You never left my side all night, and now I'm thinking I can't place it. Taken by surprise, unexpected attraction. My Mr. Right, you're such a temptation. I've got to make up my mind, and now it's up to me, up to me. I can't place it. Taken by surprise, unexpected attraction. My Mr. Right, you're such a temptation. I've got to make up my mind, and now it's up to me, 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 up to me, up to me, up to me, up to me.
Now, I've got a list of people here. Has supported and shared the stage with a number of acclaimed artists, including Ed Sheeran, Jessie J, Katy B, Cal Lavelle, Mr. Hudson, Michael Payne, Mitch Winehouse, Ryan Keane, Omar, Sneak, and, like you just said, Anthony David. That's quite a list.
I'm sure there's more. I'm sure.
Oh, that's not it?
No, sorry, I didn't mean to sound like that. But well, the biggest gig I've done to date, and probably the most famous person I've supported, is George Benson at Kenwood House.
That's insane.
Which is amazing, because it's, the Kenwood picnic concerts.
Yeah.
I think there was 6,000 people there, and it's George Benson, and it was just...
That's mad.
Oh, it was an honour. But yeah, I've done gigs with Jessie J in the past, and we were on a similar gig circuit when she first started out. Same with Katy B. Ed Sheeran I've done loads of gigs with in the past, and he's actually an extra in one of my music videos. If you it's called A Little While Longer, but he's in the crowd shots. Yeah, have a look.
That is quite something to say. It's quite something to say. So who of them do you get along with best?
Well, I'd say Ed, only because I'm more kind of friends with him than like, I never really knew Jessie J that well. I just did a couple of gigs with her, and the same with Katy B. Like, we did quite a few gigs together in the past and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I saw Ed recently, but only because I happened to be in the audience of Nevermind the Buzzcocks when he was on, and I didn't know he was going to be on, and I ended up seeing him afterwards.
Is it all a bit strange now then?
Yeah, I mean, he's still really down to earth and the same and lovely, so it was actually really nice. But it's just crazy because, he's so famous now, and I'm really proud of him because he's worked really hard, and I think artists like him, for me, put my faith back in the music industry, because he got signed off the back of what he was already doing, and his image, everything, they haven't changed. He's always sung and performed like that, and they believed in it, and he's done really well, and he's gigged really hard, and he's really talented. So yeah,
good job. And of course Jessie J as well. She's obviously a judge on this new programme. It's not so new anymore. I keep thinking it's new.
Second series.
The Voice.
Yes.
Is that something that at any point you would have thought about getting into, or?
I have considered it, yeah. But and actually, I know quite a few people that are on it or have been on it.
Oh wow.
I mean, the thing is, I think some of the talent programmes are really, really good, and obviously a really good platform, but obviously it's really competitive, and I don't know, I feel like, because I'm kind of doing everything the old-fashioned route, I'd love something to happen because of the hard work I'm doing at the moment, as opposed to I don't know, me going on a TV program and that being the thing that launches me. But obviously, if I'd auditioned and got through or whatever, then I'd be making the most of that opportunity.
You'd have no problem with it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know. Yeah. I don't have any opportunities. I've got, as in to go on these shows. It wasn't a loaded question.
Oh, I see.
But it's fine.
Just
being interested. So you've done some brilliant covers. You've done What Were We Listening To Last Night? We were listening to Rihanna. We were listening to loads of them. Coldplay and Rihanna.
Oh yeah.
Loads of really, really good ones.
Thank you.
Do you have a favourite?
Well, do you know what? It's really strange. So obviously just doing everything independently and trying to get as many hits on my YouTube as possible.
Yeah.
Always trying to work out, like, just posting my video as many places as possible to get more hits. The Rihanna cover, somehow, and we don't know what happened, it must have been linked to the original video of the song, or the original song, whatever. It, on one night, got, like, 19,000 hits.
What?
And my brother was, like, watching the progress, because he kind of, like, sees how my YouTube hits are going and stuff.
Yeah.
And he was like, I don't understand. And like people from all over the world were commenting, like this guy from Chile. And I was like, how has this happened? So somehow it must have.
So you're becoming
an
international superstar already.
Somehow, yeah. But
brilliant.
Yeah, thank you though.
No, that's really good. I was just checking some stuff out and getting ready for today and whatever, and it was just loads of covers of yours were on in the background. It was brilliant.
Thank you.
So your latest video.
Yes.
Where did the inspiration of that come from? I love it, by the way. All the red and black going on. That's on the website.
Quite vampy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great. Very funky. Very, very funky.
Thank you.
Where did the inspiration for that come from?
Well, I basically had the concept in my head. I used to dance. Well, I still dance, really. But I really wanted to do another video where I dance. Because I dance in my Wear a Ton video.
Right.
But I wanted to do something where there'd be a group of us dancing. So I had this vision in my head, and I knew I wanted something really striking in like a plain white studio, and I don't know, it just kind of all came together really nicely. Like, I know it's not a particularly original idea, do you know what I mean? There's loads of videos where there's girls dancing in a white studio, but I tried to kind of, I basically worked with the same directors that did a couple of my other videos, and I knew that they'd be able to put a clever twist on my idea, and it was just really fun. I mean, I choreographed it with a friend of mine who's in the video.
Okay.
We spent months rehearsing. It was just a really fun process, a lot of build up to it. And the guy that dances with me, he was just brilliant, and he's a good friend of mine. So it's just a really fun video to work towards, and I'm so proud of it. Like when we were filming it, I had this moment of, oh my God, this is exactly how I'd pictured it in my head, because I'd storyboarded everything, and it just made me really happy that I'd kind of did this on my own, and
the contrasting colours, the reds and the blacks and the whites that all come together.
Oh, good.
They're
Thank
brilliant.
you.
Where can we see all these videos, by the way, for anyone that's listening? What's your YouTube channel?
It's youtube.com/Golbey1, which is GOLBEY and then the number 1, and all my music videos and covers are on there. That latest one is called Up to Me, and I think it's the first video that comes on there. But
That's great.
Yeah, I mean, please check out all my other stuff as well, because I've done quite a few now.
We'll do a bit of a plug at the end as well.
Yeah. Thank you, that'd be great.
So you were talking about Barack Obama's favourite stuff that you find on his iPod. Do you have an iPod, and what can we find on that?
I do have an iPod. I'm currently listening to Frank Ocean, Miguel, The Weeknd, who, his voice is incredible, and Kendrick Lamar, and actually the new Justin Timberlake album.
Yeah? Haven't heard
it. It's really good. I didn't actually like Mirrors, which was his last single. Well, I don't know. There's stronger songs on that album. And it's just great, because I kind of feel like with those particular artists that I just mentioned, I feel like R&B and soul is kind of coming back a bit more. Like, obviously Justin's kind of stuck to his original sound. Have you always
been a Justin fan?
Oh, yeah.
So you go way back?
Yeah, me and him. He'd probably be my ideal person to kind of duet with and dance with in a video. I'd like to recreate the Señorita video with him. I think I could be a good Señorita.
Good stuff. I'm trying to think what that video is about.
It's just them dancing with
got
loads of
it.
girls.
Yeah. Okay, so you've been playlisted on Jazz FM.
I have, yeah.
And you're doing brilliant at exposing your music into the mainstream world.
Thank
do
you.
Do you find it a bit strange because part of your music people are still hearing for the first time, but other parts of your music people are like, oh yeah, we heard that the other day, it was on BBC London or Jazz FM or all the other stuff that you've been on, loads of radio stations.
Actually, I had my first play on Choice FM a couple of weeks ago, which, you know, is another really exciting milestone for me because, you know, Choice is a big commercial radio station, so that was great.
Yeah.
And yeah, the Jazz FM playlisting is brilliant. So I often get people texting me or tweeting me going, I just heard your song on Jazz FM at whatever time of night or in the day, and it's great. It's really cool.
Good stuff. Well, thanks so much for coming in.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you.
And if we want to find out more about you, how can we do so?
My main website is louisegolbey.com, which is, like I said, Louise, Louise. Golbey is GOLBEY.com. And the YouTube channel is Golbey1. I'm on Twitter and all that stuff as well. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cough today, so I sound a bit like Marge Simpson.
Not at all.
Well, anyway, yeah. So, and obviously all my gig lists and stuff are on my website. Come and check me out live. I'm very much a live performer.
Yes.
So come and see one of my shows.
Brilliant. Well, I could sit here and chat to you all day. It's been an absolute pleasure. So thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Cool.
See, the thing about this place and me is it's the sea that just makes me miss it. She's a constant who holds my thoughts here, pulls them towards her and keeps them near. Every time when I'm home I crave it. She amazes me more and more. She's a beauty who holds my thoughts here, pulls them towards her on the seashore, pulls them towards her. She knows, I'm sure, the sea knows, the sea flows. She keeps all my secrets, my worries and woes. I miss her, can't resist her. The feel of her water and sand in my toes. The sea and me. The only love I need. See, the city I live in now is everything that I need and more. But I miss what my hometown gave me, the love for the sea and my seashore, the love for the sea of which I'm sure. I pity the city, compels me but can't compete. At times it's tried but cannot hide its harsh brutality. The sea and me. The only love I need. leaves me